We have just talked about penetration testing methodology and will now elaborate on it further, focusing more on the penetration testing part. When you try to penetrate into a system or network, if you are not successful, what would you do? Be happy.
There you go.
You're happy that you couldn't find any vulnerability. But don't stop there. Think like a hacker. Try to carry out a denial of service attack. If you are successful, you have a reason to alert your management.
It is possible to be in IT and be happy. If you are able to penetrate, what should you do? Well, try the following. You can try to elevate your privileges so that you can attempt to become a super user, administrator, root, etc. If you are successful, you have found a dangerous vulnerability. Good for you. Next, try to copy or alter data. Try to erase the audit trail of your activities. Log out without being noticed so that you can come back again. And if you are successful in doing these things, the purpose of penetration testing really is meaningfully fulfilled as you have unearthed some vulnerabilities, and that's success.
Yes, that is.
All right, so we hope you understand the penetration testing methodology. Let's now move on to attack vectors. Attack vectors are a way and means to hack into a target computer, obviously with malicious intent. They make use of known vulnerabilities to gain entry, and quite often humans are hoodwinked or tricked to gain entry. So viruses are always another way to enter into the system. They can carry payload. A worm does the same thing. For example, carries a virus as a payload. Trojan horses are a case of payloads. So are spyware, dialers, hijackers. The list really just keeps going on.
It goes on. Attack vectors can be classified into three major areas: network attacks, host OS attacks, and application attacks. Sniffing, ARP poisoning, MIT-M, spoofing, denial of service, and distributed denial of service are some of the network attacks. Malware, password attacks, DOS and DDoS, physical security, and privilege escalation are some of the host OS attacks. Authentication, authorization, session management, SQL injection, buffer overflow, audit logs, and DOS and DDoS are some of the application level attacks. You can learn about this in the subsequent modules.